Is Bitcoin topping out here now after just breaking all-time highs? Let's jump in through our short-term indicators and take a look at this. And at the end of the video, I'm going to dig into Bitcoin dominance and what's going on with the altcoins. Lots going on today, so be sure to stick around through the whole video if you really want to make money in the next cryptocurrency wave coming up. I'm super stoked to have you along watching this video. I appreciate your attention and your time, and I hope this is valuable for you. To make the most out of it, be sure to go to our website and get the free training so that you understand the trading system that I am reviewing here day after day. What we're seeing here is a potential 1, 2, 3 top formation in Bitcoin prices, but it's only on the 15-minute time frame. So we want to go through today on the shorter time frames to see how significant this is at this 1, 2, 3 at the end of this big uptrend channel. And in the prior video, we're watching to see the RSI break up above or down below these trend channels. It edged above just for a second here. And now if it's breaking down below this trend channel, as we are also breaking below this 1, 2, 3 formation on this tiny time frame, it gets to be more important. And I want to see if the other indicators are also showing us this same thing, because once we get to the bottom of this parallel channel that we are in right now, this is the time where I really want to watch for a 1, 2, 3 formation and a break outside that channel. If it's confirming with these indicators, it may be a place to take profit or to start playing a short position off of this right now. For me, it has to get bigger than this, but I like to watch it on these short time frames and then map it out as it gets bigger. We can actually see the trading signal building up and coming. Let's go to the next indicator here, just checking out the trading volume to see how significant this is. Because on the longer time frame, when we compare it to the last bull run, the volume seems to be lackluster this time. We had a good swath of volume, but like, where's the beef here? So I've been continually watching for a top formation all the way up, just simply because we don't have the major volume that we did have. So volume has come in more at the last bit here, so that's bullish actually, and indicates there could be more coming in. So as I zoom in on this bullish little bit here, I want to pay attention to where the volume is coming in. How negative is it as we're pulling back? So when we do come to the edge of that parallel channel and we're seeing this kind of pattern with the selling, we see there was more selling here and less selling here. Even though it was a pretty big move, it was actually less selling pressure. And that tells me that the bears just don't have the momentum yet to switch this market around. And in fact, there's a lot of buying going on. As soon as there's any selling, that's a rejection of that attempt to break that top. So for me, it seems like this is going to be going higher, and I don't know the future, but that's why I map these out so that we can see how the indicators help us identify that. I'm zooming out to the 12-hour time frame here on the MACD, and we're seeing that the 12-hour is still slowly trending higher, and it has not crossed negative. When that crosses negative, I think that's the top, and that we'll be coming down from there. When I zoom into the 4-hour time frame to get more clarity, it is starting to waver and cross negative. It's got lower highs. We've got a divergence setting up here that's pretty strong. And as that 4-hour does cross and go negative, it'll pull the 12-hour to cross, especially as we're breaking out of this parallel channel downward. So really watching what's going on in this 4-hour. We can see that when I pull the 4-hour back, we've got the bearish turn trend. Just as we had the bullish turn trend here, and it really worked out well that as that trend changed, we came out of our 1, 2, 3 formation here. So that was a really good coordination. I would like to see a really good coordinated 1, 2, 3 formation setting up here, breaking this parallel trend line while the MACD and the RSI are breaking these channels. Boom, confirmed for me. Next indicator that I want to breeze through here is the Ichimoku Cloud. On the 15-minute time frame, we're actually fighting around in the cloud. The 1-hour time frame, we've got a 1, 2, 3 top. The blue is crossed below the red. We could go into the cloud and fight around for a while before this top really confirms itself in the Ichimoku Cloud. And that's important for me to know while I'm trying to look for a top formation, that Ichimoku says we're still bullish and we've got a lot of room here for noise in the market. that lets me calm down and not expect, hopefully not expect a big rip down. We'll see. But right now, the Ichimoku is totally bullish. On the Bollinger Bands, yesterday or the last video, we were talking about this really narrow 1 hour Bollinger Band, and it really did a big strong move out of that. It's consolidating and holding above that with this rejection wick. It feels to me like we're still going to be going up. The 4 hour is still bullish. We're above the midline. We haven't gone outside that third standard deviation yet. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking for it to rush up so strongly that we go through that third standard deviation on the 4 hour or even on the 12 hour to show that that's a top and that we're going to be reverting and coming back. I don't see it yet. It still looks like it's continually trending, but you know, it did that before where it's trending and that was just the top and that's all it did. So we just have to look inside that more for the 1, 2, 3 and react to this 1, 2, 3 when it plays out. And as it gets bigger, we have to react more and pay more and more attention to it as it plays itself out. And now here at the end of the video, I want to talk about Bitcoin dominance. I'm kind of anticipating personally, I want it to work its way up to about 55% so that we are coming back to old historical levels. 52%, 53, 4, 5, 6 in this range would be great. You know, not so good for the alts, they'd get crushed down pretty good. But if we got a good straight line up in dominance and then a nice top formation, it could be where the next alt season really takes off. However, wherever Bitcoin dominance tops out, it could be where alt season takes off. And so we have to be prepared for it all the time. We don't know where it's going to go. We just always have to watch for the top formation. So as I zoom in on the chart for Bitcoin dominance, we're looking at the 12-hour time frame. We're watching how dominance is coming up and it's pulling back right now. If I pull Bitcoin in the background, we can see how dominance has been matching Bitcoin and going up along with Bitcoin. This has been alts getting crushed. They've been on a steady downtrend for many of them, but not all of them. Not all of them have gone down below. Many of them have gone down below their July lows. And these are the weakest altcoins that, even though dominance has not pulled back below those July lows, a lot of the altcoins have. So the coins that have held those July lows and stayed above them are the ones that are most promising for us right now as we're going through all the different coins. Really keen to see how that difference is shaping up in many of the coins. One thing I want to do in this is to take a look at the relative strength index and the MACD for Bitcoin dominance chart as well. We have a bearish break. We have a bearish divergence in Bitcoin dominance right here. So long as this top formation maintains itself and continues, this is a bearish break. The bullish section of it is that so long as the RSI is pulling back to these levels and stays above it, this could confirm the rest of the trend for dominance. So every time RSI pulls back and then runs up, what may happen is that dominance will pull back a little bit and it'll run up and then pull back and it'll run up with each successive run up in the RSI. So this is the bull phase. The RSI stays overbought all the way along until this RSI becomes changed enough that it breaks below that bullish pattern. So first of all, we have the first signs of it here. The second signs of it are, it looks like around this range here, that when it breaks down below that range, we are actually in a bearish pattern, and that anything bouncing down from here is where the bull runs happen, is the down section, right? So now we're looking for the bear runs in the alts to be happening as this RSI makes its up sections. This is the bear runs, another bear run. So the bear run, another bear run would work out that way in the RSI as we're going ahead. So if we break down below these levels and bounce and below these levels and down below these levels, then RSI would be coming down and coming down this way to new historical lows perhaps. So watching what's happening with the RSI is going to give us confirmation of what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance overall. And that'll let us know, really confirming all of these different alts that are starting to come into hold stance or alert stance. It gives us more confirmation that those are valid and we should be paying attention to them. Now let's go to Bitcoin dominance, taking a look at Bitcoin in the background and the MACD indicator. Here we are in the 12-hour time frame, and the MACD is up to pretty strong overbought territory. I don't know if that's what you call it, but as it's topping out and crossing and breaking this trend line, that's a pretty bearish top for me for dominance. And I want to zoom in on that now and take a look at this chart. So we're seeing what dominance is doing with Bitcoin price in the background there. Right, and we can see that dominance has been going up with Bitcoin, but that the 12-hour MACD has crossed negative on this turn right here. So should this 1, 2, 3 in dominance start to fill out and become stronger this way and break down below that while the MACD continues to give us a downtrend and the histograms are going negative and growing stronger red, that's going to really confirm that alts are taking off and that this is a top in dominance that's worth paying attention to. And we start salting our money into those alts that are taking off and starting our whole process of unfolding the umbrella, basically, so that we are expanding our altcoin portfolio as the dominance drops back. So we'll see what's going on with dominance. I want to take a quick look at the 4-hour time frame. So here also is really good. Like in the RSI, we are seeing the strong bearish divergence, and then we're seeing that cross where the 4-hour has crossed. We've seen the 12-hour cross, and that this coming now down to negative ranges and flaring out this way, or confirming and bouncing lower would be bearish too. So some really good indicators there to say that dominance may be pulling back more deeply than I actually figure. I'm kind of biased that I wanted to go higher than it is now, but it could top out here, and we'll watch these indicators over the next few days to see what goes on. And as that does play out, we'll see it happening in our Crypto SmartWatch control panel. You could be a subscriber of the Crypto SmartWatch as well. It is $47 a month for fiat currency and as little as $19.95 a month if you sign up for the annual package and you pay in crypto. So today we did a video reviewing the 5 coins that are now in new alert stance to see what does the chart pattern look like, how does that conform to our trading plan, and should this be something that we pay attention to in our trades or not. As the coins move from neutral stance through alert stance into hold stance, this is the altcoins sorting themselves out to present themselves to us, the ones that are best changing through that 1, 2, 3 bottom pattern that you can learn over on our website for free. You can take the training totally for free that'll teach you this entire trading system that we use for the Crypto SmartWatch control panel. And then you could be a subscriber, and we take care of doing that work for you every day, and we just present you the results, that there are 5 new alerts that pass all of our criteria. Every day we take a look and we present you with which ones are the ones in new hold stance, exit stance, and we let you know which coins to be taking action on. And so ends this video, our review of Bitcoin prices and Bitcoin dominance, what that might mean for altcoins. But of course, this is going to change as soon as I've done this video, even before I'm done processing it. So be sure to come and join us on our Discord chat, verify your profile when you come and join us, and then you can come into the general chat, and we're going to be talking about this price as it unfolds after this video is done. Great to have you along. Again, I appreciate your audience. I appreciate those that hit the thumbs up and those that are subscribing now. I'm so grateful to have you guys along. Hit the notification icon so that you get notified when the next video comes out. Cheers, trade safe, and keep those losses small.